The Bachelor's of Science in Cyber-Physical Systems Engineering is an undergraduate major offered by the University of Maryland School of Engineering, with classes that are exclusively taught at the universities at Shady Grove in Rockville, Maryland. It is the first ABET accredited program of its kind in the United States.
Students learn both software and hardware, being able to design cyber-physical systems, which are systems that integrate physical processes with the cyber aspect, which is your computers, your communication systems.
Combining the software and the hardware, I think that's like what this whole program embodies more than other types of engineering, which is honestly why I chose it. It's one thing to see it on the computer, but then once you see it like in real life and really doing functional things, I think it's great.
CPSE's hands-on focus gives students a competitive edge in solving complex, modern engineering challenges.
A majority of our classes had labs, so a lot of the work we did here was hands-on. And I think that was where I really understood the content.
The thing I like the most about the CPSE program is the amount of lab time we have. I know at a lot of other campuses, students have to fight for lab time, and here we'll be in there for 15 hours in a week.
The professors who teach here are essentially the same professors at the College Park campus. I think the main difference is that our class sizes are manageable and we actually get to know them individually.
Such a small group of people in my bachelor's program is not necessarily something I was expecting. You know, you're not in 50 student classes. You can ask the questions that you want.
Some of the professors, they actually feel like my parents. Not in an overbearing way, but in a I care about you so much. I not only want to see you succeed as a student, but as a person, and I want to see you thrive. And I've seen that from every single one of my professors without exception.
One thing I hope all my students learn from my classes is how to think critically and solve problems independently. It's incredibly rewarding to watch a student apply what they have learned in class to solve real-world problems, often in creative and innovative ways.
My favorite thing about the CPSE program is how close-knit the whole cohort is. You know, just having that really dedicated group of individuals around you, it's awesome. It really helps you get through every obstacle.
We're all just like in this together and we're experiencing everything within these classes for like the first time. And I guess that's a very easy way for us to connect.
We're close-knit enough to where if I have to work with any of them, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's work together, you know? It's not like, oh, I don't know you, and there's like this little bit of awkwardness. It is a lot more personal.
Perhaps one of the most distinctive features of this program is its 2-semester capstone design course, where students can really engage in ambitious and sophisticated industry-relevant projects. And oftentimes that leads to internships or outright direct employment after they complete their degree.
We encourage them to take internships, and even for the companies that we already know and have a relationship with, we recommend our students so that we can have a good match between what they need and what our students are able to deliver. And we've seen very, very good results.
I think CPSE prepared me for grad school, again, because of all the hands-on projects and labs I worked on. The CPSE also gave me the opportunity to publish papers. My role here as faculty assistant now, I TA a couple courses, but I also do research. And so I think that's what really made me stand out as a candidate for grad school. Those two things, I think, really made me shine.
I wasn't sure that I could be an engineer. And what I really wanted to do was solve real problems and create real things and work with my hands and to create designs. And going through the entire program, what I learned was that I could, and that there were people who believed in me, there were people who supported me, and I could move forward. And I was capable of learning, even if I struggled a lot, even if it wasn't straightforward, and that I had the grit and I had the support to be able to do that. For me, it was 100% CPSE or nothing.